people are being forced to make life altering decisions, you know, on a daily.
Behind that, small hats, man.
And it goes back to, you know, it goes back to the small hats. You know, the people who are in power of every aspect of government and banking, okay, and all the social engineering and everything they're in charge. You go look up the names, and it's a damn Ashkenaz.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's one of them. You know, those are the people. They're the ones that are responsible for all the misery on the earth. You know, they're the ones behind it. But hey, they're fighting tooth and nail because they don't want that to come out. They want to be seen as the chosen. You know, that's what they want to be seen.
They want that birthright.
But hey, nevertheless, that everything that Esau's doing, like brothers have done lessons on it, it's all gonna come back to haunt his ass. It's all gonna backfire. Really, it's just all gonna backfire on him. You know?
Yeah.
There's nothing this man can do to overthrow what's written. To put aside the prophecies and then and him establish himself in the earth, which is what he's trying to do. He's trying to establish himself on the earth as the undisputed king. You know, and everybody's my subject. I own everybody. I have them. I have my device inside their skins. Okay, if they try to speak out against me or rouse up and create dissension, I'll just turn them off. Okay,
Like
that's what he wants. And that's what he's fighting for, right? We're fighting for the kingdom of heaven to be established.
Job 20. Job 20 and verse 20. It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
And it's funny that it says use belly in there, trying to when they're about to fill their belly.
That's the next verse.
Oh, you got it.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
What's that? What word for wicked? Big Z? Yeah, and that's
Which means rich one.
yeah, that's the laborers.
Laborers. Yep.
Yeah, the people that's crying out about these
Right,
devils.
right.
That's what we're beginning to see. Like, you the motherfuckers that's controlling everything. You the one that's you know, controlling our livelihoods.
Yeah.
You're controlling key industries that has a foothold on all these resources. You know, is every problem we could point at you as being the source behind, man.
Yep.
Ain't gonna be no smooth transition.
Huh.
Because the Lord got Russia, China, the opposing governments, you know, gonna shoot missiles on this place, man. You know? Also, Yahushua gonna come back, you know. So, hey, you elites, man. You ain't gonna be no smooth transition into your utopia that you trying to plan for, you know. The Lord said He's gonna put you in straits.
Yep. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, his belly represents his New World Order agenda being fulfilled.
Right.
What king was it that was celebrating, and then the hand?
Daniel the 5th chapter.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Was his son, right?
I think it was Belshazzar.
Belshazzar, yeah.
You know, he was having a good old time. You know,
Proud.
and he was eating and drinking.
Yeah, he was
You know?
partying.
And then the Lord pretty much let him know, like, hey man, your time is up.
Then they took a person or something like that.
Exactly, you know. It was time up.
You
know?
know? Balance.
Exactly. And that's the same thing that's gonna happen to this man. You know, his time is gonna be up.
Actually, Elder Yashawama did a video a long time ago and CERN.
The message they got?
Yeah, the message they got. Yeah, it was Tekla.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's,
balance.
you know, so that's exactly what's gonna happen. You know, when Esau, he thinks everything's going his way. You know, everything. This man, he it's like he's getting away with everything. Who can challenge him? That's what he's saying. Who can challenge me? There ain't nobody can challenge me on the earth. I'm getting away with it. Everything is going according to plan. We're gonna set it up. You know, we're gonna live good. The utopia that we always wanted, the birthright. You know. So, right when he thinks, you know, he's gonna put the final touches on it, the Lord is gonna cast him down, man. The Lord is gonna throw a curveball at him, you know. And that's all. Everything, his whole infrastructure is gonna come tumbling down, man, like the towers. Okay. Esau, he knows about the scriptures, he knows about the prophecies, but he don't believe. You know, he's too proud. You know, the Lord made him that way. The Lord made him for that reason, just like Pharaoh.
Yep.
For this very same reason, you know, so the Lord can show His power. You know.
What I was asking for, we don't have to get into more, but I'll read it right quick. This was 2 Peter 3 and straight to the point, verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as from the beginning of the creation. Meaning, like, they're just daily putting the day off before, and the other precepts the brothers was holding it. It's just extending it out, but we're at the doorstep of this thing.
Notice Jake didn't have time to stand here long enough to listen to hear of, you know, what he could possibly do to prepare himself for the time that we come into.
That's why I hurried up and went to that tip. The buzzword Kyrie. He said, I want to hear about Kyrie.
So
that's assistant.
Whatever's buzzing through, you know, mainstream media, Jake is on it.
Kyrie and Kanye.
Kyrie and Kanye, they're gonna automatically hop to it.
Yeah, it stops at the controversy. That's where you know they're.
They don't realize that controversy is gonna lead to a decision that they gotta make. What side you standing on? You gonna stand with these white people?
Yeah.
Or you gonna stand with our people?
They don't understand that it's deeper than them two Jakes,
yeah.
Man. The things that we speaking on, and you go into their history, it's heavy. It's all the way back to the creation.
Yep.
You know, the things that are coming.
As we go all the way back to the creation with our story, they go all the way back to the creation. Those two main figures that, what do you say in the Zondervan, figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures.
Yep.
Yeah, we go back from the beginning, and we've been running parallel against each other the whole time throughout history. And the end of this race, the end of this fight, if you will, is coming to an end.
That battle in the womb is still here today.
We're still battling.
And we're still battling, and you know, they're in the power seat right now, but hey, we're battling, spiritually battling to dethrone them, and we know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
I love the scripture, the way it analogizes things, right? This man came out first, but when you grab somebody's heel, what does that do? They can't run.
That's all they
did. The motherfucker ran out the room first, so to speak, and we grabbed it. No, it ain't meant for you. But he got to get the power seat because he came out first.
It's like you're pulling him down.
Gotta calm down. There you go.
And you heal.
Pull him down.
You can't even move without that, because your Achilles.
Yeah,
man.
And it's beautiful too, because we understand that image in Daniel, it's that feet, you know, mixed with that mire and clay. You know, and that rock was thrown at it, man. Symbolizing what? Yahweh Shai.
Break them starting at the foot.
Exactly.
If we break off the head or something, it may not, the whole statue may stay up, but if we break that foot, that whole thing,
that's the foundation.
Foundation gonna collapse, and we're collapsing that foundation now. But anyway, I just brought that, for those that might have been
2 Corinthians 10 and 4, because it says the weapons, I believe,
that's crazy idea.
And you know, when you see Colonel Jake around, they always want to come up and talk about what we gonna do. Yeah, now's the time, but we still ain't picking up arms.
Right.
This ain't that kind of fight. This ain't that kind of war. We'll lose that fight, that war all day.
This is 2 Corinthians 10 and verse, 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Time representing that same hill being pulled down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring this man's foundation down.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
And it's not talking about against the people, it's talking about the knowledge. This is where it starts.
Yeah.
The knowledge and this information and this wisdom is where it really starts.
Not to slack out and cut you off, but the more we break down these lies that this devil did sold to the world,
Yep.
the more we're helping to tarnish the image that he set up.
Yep.
Scripture talk about there's an image of the beast.
Yep. Yep.
You got the image, and then you have his charagma, his mark.
Yep.
We're dealing with the image. The image is pretty much, it starts off with the ideologies that pretty much, catapulted the whole planet.
That's right.
This westernization, the ancient Roman way, which goes back to Greece, which goes back to ancient Babylon, which goes back to ancient Egypt, paganism, wickedness. And us basically breaking those things down is likened to us breaking down an image or an idol.
Okay.
We're breaking down idols in front of Jake and showing you that there's no power in it. Every time you worship it, you're dying.
Right.
You follow this man and his image, you're following the ways of death.
Beautiful. I just want to add to what you said, because that image that we're breaking down is what's going to make you believe and trust in him to take his mark.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when we break up his image, the trust in him to take that ain't going to be there.
Exactly.
And everything that is a part of that image, they're making normalized.
Yep.
Well, all these things are just normal, where you don't even think about it anymore. You're unconsciously, agreeing with everything that
Submitting.
Unconsciously submitting to everything that the image is a part of.
Yep.
Whether it be homosexuality, transgenderism, the medicine, their pseudosciences, everything that they do is just your mind is already given the okay, and that's submitted to that image. It's like,
You're going to have something.
yeah.
Psalm 73 and we start at 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one awaketh, so, O Yahweh, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. Yeah, when they wake up to the truth, let's say in John, they have 8 and 32, I think it is. They shall know the truth, and the truth shall make them free. They're waking up out of this and seeing the truth of this man, and they're how did it say it? They would despise the image, this way of life, because they see that it's false, and it's only going to lead to further captivity and destruction.
Kind of like when Nimrod in ancient Babylon, I believe, building that tower, they were doing that same. It was the same thing that's happening right now. Everybody coming together, speaking the same thing, which is everybody getting with the program. Everybody worshiping the image that I set up. Which is anti-Messiah. Basically, at the bottom of this is anti-Messiah. It's anti-righteousness. So yeah, when the Lord finally visits this place, He's gonna find these people setting up that image, and the part. So what? The Lord is gonna unleash that wrath on them, man. The Lord is gonna cast these motherfuckers down. He's gonna cast Esau down. Like, hey, we're reading yesterday, I believe. He's gonna erase the memory of Amalek. That's how much hate the Lord got for these motherfuckers. That's how much hate and indignation He has towards these people. For what they're doing to His creation. At the end of the day, Esau, he should be afraid.